In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a hard start kit for your air conditioner's compressor. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when we release new videos. Let's go change and get this done. Come on. A hard start kit helps the compressor for your air conditioner start, especially if your system is older or your compressor has a harder time starting than it used to. If you've ever seen or heard of people's lights dimming when the air conditioner comes on, it does this because the compressor pulls so many amps of electricity just to get going. Imagine you're trying to push a car. You push as hard as you can for as long as it takes to get it moving. You use the most energy in the beginning, and once it's moving, it doesn't take as much energy to keep it going. An electric motor, like the one in your air conditioner's compressor, is very similar. It uses the most electricity right at the beginning as it's getting moving. Once it gets going, it doesn't use as much electricity. Let's go back to pushing the car for a second. What if you had a second person just to help you get it moving? It takes the same amount of force to get the car moving, so you still have to push as hard as you can, but with the help from the second person, you get it moving much faster. You're able to shorten the amount of time you're having to push as hard as you can. That's what a hard start kit does for your compressor. It helps the compressor start by shortening the amount of time it's under maximum amp draw. This can extend the life of your air conditioner's compressor and just might tack on a few extra years to the life of your air conditioner. There's a couple of different kinds of hard start kits out there. You can Google AC hard start kit and buy one online, or if your local HVAC supplier sells to the public, you can pick one up there. I'm going to show you how to install this hard start kit. All you need is the hard start kit and a couple of tools. Like always, the first thing you want to do is shut off the power by pulling the disconnect or shutting off the breaker. Remove the access panel that covers the electrical connections. Now remember, the capacitor stores an electrical charge, so before you start touching things or connecting wires up to it, discharge any excess electricity by putting a screwdriver across the terminals. Next, you want to secure the hard start kit wherever you have room. Like I usually do when I'm doing research for these videos and getting ready to do a project, I ask our technicians for pro tips. And one of the things that they told me, when you're installing these hard start kits, the mounting bracket has a really small hole. And a lot of times if you just try and screw into the side without pre-drilling this hole, it can actually cause that to break. So they said if you actually take your sheet metal screw, put your drill in reverse, and drill through that so that it kind of opens that hole up, you won't have it break when you're trying to secure it to the side of the air conditioner. So when I mount the hard start to this enclosure, I want to look in and see if I can see any refrigerant lines there, because I don't want to drill into any of those. So when you're looking, you may be able to see where the other screws are poking out of the back, and just make sure you stay away from there. I'm good, I've got plenty of clearance, so I'm going to mount it where I wanted. Secure it with a strap if you've got room and you have a strap. Next, you want to identify the common and the compressor terminals. I recently replaced my capacitor, and so it's easy to see the markings on the top where it's marked C for common, HERM for compressor. But if you've got a capacitor that's rusted over and you can't read the words on top, the common a lot of times has 4 prongs on the terminal, or a red wire connected to it. And the compressor usually has 3 prongs on the terminal, or a yellow wire connected to it. Once you've identified the correct terminals, connect one of the wires to the C terminal, or the common terminal. Connect the other wire to the compressor terminal, the one labeled HERM. Now I want to show you the difference that a hard start kit made on my system. I measured the maximum amp draw before I installed the hard start kit and after. You can clearly see that there was a decrease, hence less strain on your compressor. Make sure the wires are out of the way, put the cover back on, and then reconnect the power. Well, a hard start kit definitely seemed to make a difference. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, good luck with your next project. And don't forget, if you ever feel like you've gotten in over your head, it's okay to stop and ask for help. Thanks for watching. See ya.